I love the high school years pack so much. It's my favorite pack in the entire game, and the create sim items are just so adorable. I mean, most of this stuff I would wear myself, but some of these things really shocked me. For instance, take a look at this jumpsuit with the very low cut neckline. In the high school that I went to, this would have been unacceptable. And of course, I'm not saying it should be that way. I mean, I would have loved wearing stuff like this. Dress code was a huge problem for me. So after seeing this jumpsuit, I took a look at all the other create a sim items in this pack, and I still saw a ton of things that I wouldn't be able to wear in my high school. So I thought it'd be fun to just go through all the create a sim items and dress code them. I am in university now, but I graduated a year ago, so I still have it fresh in my mind. I went to 2 high schools. The first was a military charter school, and the second one was a public school. So I'm just gonna base it off of the dress code that I had in both of the schools. Now keep in mind that the military charter school definitely had a way stricter dress code than the public school did. So let's go ahead and start with the tops. This top would be fine, especially since it's like a cheerleading uniform. This sweater would be dress coded. In both of the high schools that I went to, we were allowed to wear sweaters that didn't have zippers on them, and I assume that this is because they wanted to see what was underneath the sweater. This top with this jacket would be fine since it has those buttons. This cheerleading top would also be okay because it's a school uniform. Now this jacket would be dress coded, and the reason why is because although it does have a zipper, it's cropped. So you wouldn't be able to get away with this unless you wore very high-waisted jeans. This would be dress coded. The blouse underneath is see-through, and that wasn't allowed in either of the schools that I went to. This whole suit jacket thing would be okay. This top would be dress coded because of the zipper not going all the way down, and it's cropped. This blouse with the vest on top, I believe would be all right. This would be dress coded. It's just what she's wearing underneath. It's a tank top with spaghetti straps, and you can't show your shoulders in high school for some reason. This would be fine to wear. This would also be all right. This t-shirt would be good. So would this one. This would be fine. This would be dress coded. This t-shirt would be all right. This would be dress coded. And you might think you'd be able to get away with it if you buttoned it up to the point where you can't see that it's a crop top underneath. And that is true for the public high school I went to. But for the military charter school I went to, they'd make you unbutton it to see what's underneath. And if they saw that you were wearing a crop top, even if it wasn't visible the whole day, they'd send you to the principal's office. And I'm not too sure about this one, but I'm pretty sure this would be dress coded. Her shoulders are kind of showing. So in the military charter school that I went to, this would definitely be dress coded. Dress coded. This would also be dress coded because it's transparent and you can see her bra. This would be okay since it's a cheerleading uniform. Dress coded. I feel like this one you could get away with in the public high school I went to, but in the military charter, they would dress code you for this because even though the shoulders technically aren't showing, it is like a mesh material and you can see through it. Dress coded. This would be dress coded. Spaghetti straps, so the shoulders are showing, low neckline, and it's cropped. This would be fine to wear. This would be okay as well. Dress coded, dress coded. This would be okay. This would be dress coded. The public high school I went to made exceptions for prom, like showing your shoulders is fine, but this would still be dress coded in both of the schools I went to because the back here has like a cutout and we weren't allowed to show our backs at prom. This would be okay since it's a cheerleading uniform. Dress coded, dress coded. But let's move on to bottoms. This skirt would be dress coded, and the reason why is because it's shorter than fingertip length. These shorts would be dress coded because even though they're the correct length, they have rips at the bottom and rips weren't allowed. Dress coded. This skirt is too short, but since it's part of the cheerleading uniform, it'd be okay. okay. This pair of jeans would be dress coded. It has like a hand back here, and we weren't allowed to have anything that looked remotely inappropriate on our clothing. These pants would be fine to wear. So would these. Dress coded because the shortest part of the skirt doesn't reach her fingertips. These pants would be okay. This skirt would be fine. So would these pants. Dress coded. This would be okay to wear. This would be fine as well. These jeans would be good. This would be dress coded because of the rips. And even if it weren't ripped, in the military charter school that I went to, we weren't allowed to roll up our pants. So they'd still dress code you for this. I also forgot to mention that we also got dress coded if we didn't wear a belt. Even if our pants fit perfectly, dress coded. This skirt would be okay. These sweatpants would be okay as well. These pants would be fine. So would these. This skirt looks like it's a cheerleading uniform, so that'd be okay as well. Moving on to full body outfits. This would be okay. This would be okay in the public high school I went to, but in the military charter school I went to, it would be dress coded because of the one shoulder thing going on here. This would be okay to wear. Dress coded because it's too short. This would be dress coded because, just kidding. This would be dress coded because, actually, this one would not be dress coded because it's long enough. It reaches her fingertips. This would be okay to wear. This would be double dress coded. Dress coded, dress coded, dress coded, dress coded because of the cutout here in the front. And this would be dress coded because the slit here, the shortest part of the dress, doesn't reach her fingertips. That was a journey. Moving on to shoes. These are an instant dress code because it's not closed toe. So these would be okay. Accessories. This would be okay to wear. These socks would be fine as well. Let's do hats. Actually, any hats would be dress coded. We literally weren't allowed to wear any hats at school. And I kind of understand this one because there's people who hide stuff under their hats. So this one does help with safety at school, but of course the graduation cap would be fine to wear. And when it comes to the hair, while you could dye your hair, you couldn't have dyed hair during your graduation ceremony. So the kids that had dyed hair at my school had to dye it back to a natural color or they wouldn't be able to walk the stage at the ceremony. This has to be one of the worst ones. Let's try accessories. We weren't allowed to wear any like sunglasses or shades, so this would be dress coded. Necklaces were fine to wear. And when it comes to makeup, we were allowed to wear any makeup we wanted. If you were in the military program, they didn't let you wear any makeup. And I totally forgot to mention this, but in the military charter school that I went to, you couldn't dye your hair. And if you were in the military program, you had to have like a very tight bun on every day. It was sort of like this, but a low bun instead of a high bun. So in honor of these dress code shenanigans, I made this teen sim some really cute outfits I would have loved to wear when I was in high school. It's safe to say that I'm glad I'm in university now and I don't have to deal with this anymore. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way too. I know I didn't do boys in this video, but the boys had it much easier than the girls did. I mean, they didn't have to worry about how long their bottoms were. But other than that, everything that applied to the girls applied to the boys. They couldn't wear any tops or bottoms with inappropriate pictures on them, and zippers were still enforced. They also couldn't wear hoodies. But just keep in mind, this was my experience in the 2 high schools that I went to, and I know that every high school is different. But here's to expressing ourselves when we're out of these situations, and of course, when we're playing The Sims. Thanks for watching. See you later.